Hey, welcome guys to part 9 of my Bloodstained Ritual of the Night full platinum guide. This one might be a little bit messy. The route is good, of course my route is always good, but just in terms of what we have to do here, there's 2 mini bosses we have to sort of farm, and farming them can get a little bit messy. I'll show you the best way to do it, and hopefully you don't have too much problems. I mean, if you have really good RNG, then you're in luck anyway, but it all depends on your RNG really. So that's where we started from. Remember, I suspended my save there at the end of the last video. We're going to come up here and we're going to farm the Mako Weed. What you want from Mako Weed is you want its shard, which is Fly Trap. You want Fey Leaf times 6 and Mako Leek times 1. This one don't take too long. Just farming this enemy quickly takes like a minute or 2. Yeah, so in this video we're going to finish Garden of Silence, guys. Like I said, it's going to be a mini boss we have to farm here. We're going to finally finish Forbidden Underground Waterway. Basically going by another entrance and finish that. And then we'll be heading up to the Oriental Sorcery Lab, finishing that. And also do a little bit in the Cathedral. But yeah, the Oriental Sorcery Lab will be the last thing we sort of do. So yeah, remember what you want, guys. You want this shard Fly Trap, you want Fey Leaf times 6 and Mako Leek times 1. I think they're in the ingredients menu, yeah. You know, food ingredients. Yeah, there's Fey Leaf and there's Mako Leaf. So yeah, once you got them, make your way right past there, drop down here and then come into this room on the top left. Now almost all these enemy types we're going to farm. Obviously we don't need to farm the Mako Weed on the floor no more. We farm the rest. So the fat sort of flying pig thing called the Plume Palmer. From that you want its shard, and you also want Plume Pork times 11. It drops a food, but I don't. That food is like I think it's like a 0.05% drop. It's a very low drop rate, or it might be 1%. So I decided not to bother about farming that, and we just craft it later. If you do get some, great. But don't worry about the food it drops. So yeah, so the Plume Palmer, that's a flying pig. You want its shard, summon Plume Palmer, and you want Plume Pork times 11 from it. From Barbatos, that's the archer type enemy with the sort of green hat on. Yeah, from him you want True Arrow, that's a shard he drops. You also want Dreadful Rag times 5 and HP rounds times 3. And then the knight in the middle, guys, the Blood Grinder Knight. From him you want his shard, which is called Heretical Grinder, and the Spiral Sword from him, the weapon he drops. So I'll mention it one again, guys, and then I'll just skip ahead a little bit, let you do this yourself. So the Plume Palmer, you want its shards and you want Plume Pork times 11. Barbatos, you want his shards, you want Dreadful Rag times 5 and HP rounds times 3 from him. And the Blood Grinder Knight, of course, you want his shard and you want the Spiral Sword from him. So just farm all these, guys, until you get all that. There we go, cut out about 2 minutes there. I think I just needed one more Dreadful Rag, but I've got it now. So next we want to come in here and explore these map tiles at the bottom, loot the chests. You can dimension shift past that or use craft for it to move it. Loot that chest, guys, for Beast Berry. Definitely not the best one. Yeah, the Beast Berry. Loot this chest for the Obsidian Equipment, the recipe. Carry on to the left. Now in here, guys, going to be a mini boss. Now if you want to invert, when you fight this boss, you want to invert and just attack him from the ceiling by just jumping up and using flame cannon. He can kill you very, very quick, so be careful. And yeah, what you'll find if you do have to farm in a few times, I think I get quite lucky. I get everything I need on my first kill, quite lucky. Yeah, you want to actually equip Flame Ring for him as well, otherwise your damage will be so small it'll take you ages to kill him. So just put Flame Rings on. I know you're going to decrease your item drop rate a little bit, because obviously you're unequipping the Plunder's Rings, but it's just a lot better just be doing a little bit more damage to this guy. And yeah, that's basically how I do it. You can see each hit he's doing like 150 damage. Obviously heal up if you need to, but just watch your healing items. There's going to be a more difficult fight a bit closer to the end of the video. So So I'm going to try and save the most healing items for that if you can. And this guy, there's a safe room closer to him. So what you can do, if you do have to farm him a few times, you can just go out in the next room. On the bottom right, there is the portal. You can walk back to the pub area, guys. Save there and then come back. Shouldn't be too long. But yeah, this guy is called the Revenant. And from him, you want his shard. The shard he drops is Runer's Root. Or is that supposed to be Hood? We'll see in a second. I think I might have wrote that wrong. Yeah, and you also want Imbrued Skull ×1 from him. I got a trophy there, Dare to Devour. Yeah, so like I say, you want his shard, and you also want a Imbrued Skull ×1. The item he drops, we do need more than one, but we just need one to craft a specific item, and then later on we're just going to keep making that, dismantling it to get more. Otherwise, it will take you have to farm this guy a lot more. So yeah, it's better just to farm him for one, and then we're just going to dismantle to get the others which we need. So yeah, like I say, you just want his shards and the Imbrued Skull, which you can drop. Yeah, they take a long time to kill these guys. So I've tried to minimise the items you need from these as much as possible. It's only 2 of these, it's this and another mini boss. There's 3 mini bosses, but the third one's really easy. Because it's literally like a save point, 2 doors to the left. And each time you fight him, you can just sprint it over, save your game, and then come back. Right, got him. Oh, yeah, there's your shards. And there's your item. Oh, it's Rhinos Reed. Yeah, and there's the item, guys, in Brood Skull. So hopefully, you'll get them on your very first attempt. You could actually suspend your save. Before you face him, you could actually leave the room, come back in, suspend your save, and then go into a boss room. You can't suspend while you're in the boss room. But if you leave that big area, that big room, go out, come back in, and then suspend the save, and then enter the boss room. So then, if the first time you don't get what you need, you just go back in, fight him for the first time again. It's that way it saves you using up all your consumables. You can keep trying that until you get lucky, or just keep, like I say, leaving, going back to the hub area, save your game, come back. Yep, and once you've done so, guys, come over here. Now you're going to farm this enemy now, Carabos. For her, you want her familiar, Carabos, and you want Fairy Dust ×3 and Fairy Medicine ×1. So you make sure you get the shard from the fairy, and you want Fairy Dust ×3 and Fairy Medicine ×1, and then equip that familiar, call her, and then sit at this piano, guys, and then basically what's going to happen, she's going to sing a song. Let the whole song play out. Don't be tempted to you know, move if you get bored. You have to let this play out, then right at the end you'll get a trophy. So I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit, guys, and let you enjoy this wonderful melody. Yeah, so you'll get a trophy Recital. Listen to the fairy song. That's it. Once you got that, you can re-equip your other familiar if you want to. Remember, if you had flame rings for that boss fight, make sure you've gone back to Plunderous Ring. Right, go in that room just been in, get a blue chest, come down here in this room, get that blue chest, come across here, get that capacity max up, and then drop down here, guys. Like I said, we're going to finish Forbidden Underground Waterway now. Yep, so back in here. Yeah, at this point, Garden of Silence should be all fully explored, I think. Yeah, so over there you got a breakable wall, guys. MP max up on the top right. Come down a little bit, take this first room on your left. At the top here, there's a chest with the elemental ammunition recipe inside. Like I say, this can be the last time we visit Forbidden Underground Waterway. I guess probably except for me, because I had to get that shard, which I forgot. Yeah, but so whatever you do here, try to make sure you've fully explored and done everything here. So like I say, you're not going to be coming back. So save your game, then come down here, get that shortcut shard, get that HP max up on the left, back up here and head left to this room with the waterfall. That chest there's got curry powder inside, and that chest in that room has got curry dish recipe. Take them. Take that capacity max up from there. Make sure you've discovered all these tiles, guys. Get that MP max up. Drop down. Smash that secret wall there. Come in here and you'll find, is it Benjamin, the stranded man? Right, give him a waystone. He'll give you 5,000 gold and a little bit of XP. Back here, drop down, get that blue chest, and just above the blue chest is a secret wall. That's got a capacity max up inside. Pretty weird spot that, to have a breakable wall. Yeah, on the bottom right, smash that wall, and then come in here guys, get that chest for a critical ring. Make sure you go up a little bit and just make sure you've discovered all the map tiles in this waterfall room. Take the bottom left exit, carry on through here, and loot this blue chest along the way. Make sure you get a fried fish if you don't already have one. Yeah, if you use all your fried fish and you don't have any more, suspend your save. If after you've looted these blue chests in this room you don't get any, and then try again. You need a fried fish coming up for something we're going to do back in the hub area soon. Yeah, fried fish. Like I said, if you don't get one from them two chests and you don't have any, suspend save to reload this room and then try again. And then carry on through guys, we're going to fully explore this room. That's it, once you've done so, head back through here. And I'm going to take that top exit now. Yep, on the bottom right there's a breakable wall guys for the MP max up inside. Safe room over here. Then carry on to the top. Take the room on the top right. And this chest will have a steel equipment recipe inside. Steel equipment. So steal that from the chest. And then come over here guys to get the remaining tiles that should be Forbidden Underground Waterway all fully explored now. There we go. Right, so use a waystone to head back to the hub area. Right, so now we're going to report back to Lindsay. So head over to Lindsay, which is still standing in the same place as earlier. So yeah, you can report back the death of Annette, the death of Lisa, death of Simon, death of Edward, death of Trevor, death of Matthias, and the death of Richter. From them you should get the rewards hemp times 5, brigandine times 1, obsidian times 5, silver times 3, Damascus times 3 as well, and then the platinum times 2, and the bandit blade. The bandit blade, equip it because it's going to be your strongest weapon at the moment with the strongest attack. So yep, once you get bandit blade, equip it guys. There you go, and then come over to talk to Anne. Now to Anne, you want to buy potions. Basically buy as many potions and high potions as you can, and then buy as many waystones as you can. Yep, and then once you've done so, come back over here. Now we're going to warp. Yeah, we're going to warp to the cathedral area next. Yeah, so to the warp point guys, and warp to the cathedral. Okay, so go left into this room. I'm going to go into the bottom left exit. Now we want to farm this evil looking Meow until we get Rigor Storima. So yeah, just farm this enemy until you get a shard from it. Rigor Storima. Shouldn't take too long. Yep, there we go. And then once you've got that shard, go back to the bottom right and farm the Ore Dog next for the shard that he drops. Acid Jet. There we go. Then come in here. Now all these enemies, quite a few things to farm here. Okay, so the Killer Barber, that's the Edward Scissorhands type enemy. You want Dagger Expertise, the shard that she drops. You want Rava Bural times 6, that's a weapon that she drops. So you want 6 of them. Sharp Razor times 4. You should get the Sharp Razor and the shard from that Killer Barber while you're trying to get the 6 weapons she drops, the Rava Bural. The Demon, from the shard he drops, Augment Intelligence. You also want Sinister Fang times 1, which he drops, and Sinister Heart times 1. And the Gargoyle, guys, you want the shard he drops, Petra Ray, and the Gargoyle Stone. So I just mentioned all that one more time, guys, and then I'll just skip ahead a few minutes. So I've got it all. So the Killer Barber, you want the shard, you want Rava Bural times 6, and Sharp Razor times 4. The Demon, you want the shard that he drops, you want Sinister Fang times 1, and Sinister Heart times 1. And the Gargoyle, you want Petra Ray, the shard he drops, and the Gargoyle Stone times 1, guys. Right, I'll leave you to it, guys, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Yeah, you'll probably find that'll be the last item you need. By time you've got your 6 rather bureau, you've probably got everything else that you need. And I should have said earlier, but there is a save point, guys, so just use magic on these when you need to. And if you need to recover your MP and health, just come right 2 rooms, and there'll be a save point, guys. Yeah, so once you've got everything you need, guys, obviously just saved your game, and then we're going to come this way next. So bottom left to exit, this will take you back into the entrance. I think this is actually the final part of the entrance. So you've got that blue chest there, you've got a second blue chest there as well. Now destroy this floor at the bottom, it's a little secret. In here you'll find the Santa hat in the chest, and also a capacity max up. Once you've got them, come back up here and take bottom left exit, and then make way all the way to the left, guys, until you fully explored everything. There you go, every room's fully explored now. So from here, we're going to carry on to the left. We're going to make our way into the Oriental Sorcery Lab now. This way just seems a little bit quicker. Yeah, then from here, go all the way up. There's a save point on the bottom left there if you want to save your game. Yeah, come all the way to the top. Top left exit. Discover these rooms in the meantime. That's it, all the way back into this tall shaft at the very start of the entrance. Now we're going to make our way to the very top and into the Oriental Sorcery Lab. Yeah, so you can just keep inverting and using Dimension Shift. Remember, you might want to use Aegis Plate for this bit as well, because there's a lot of spikes around and they will damage you.
Dimension Shift. Dimension Shift. Dimension Shift.
Right, there we go. Yeah, so this room, the mini boss here is quite annoying to farm, because the save point is really far away, and the enemies hit very hard as well in here. Yeah, so you want to dimension shift in this little spot here, and Ben will be here. I think, is it Benjamin? Yeah, you want to give him another waystone finally. Yep, it'll give you 10,000 gold and a bit of XP. If he's not there, guys, it's because you've missed a step in his quest somehow. I have done it all. Like I said, if he's not there though, it's because you missed a step in his quest and you have to go back from a text guide. Yeah, then loot that chest, guys, for the talisman scarf. Come inside here. Come up here, guys. This is going to take you to the top of the cathedral area. Yeah, fully explore this room. You'll have a MP max up inside the bell. Loot these 2 chests at the top here. You got a potion and a hair apparent too. And I forgot to, you see that little tile on the right there? I forgot to explore that, and I'd come back at the end, just get that one little tile. So make sure you've discovered all the map tiles in that room, guys. Right, then come in here. Go through this exit the same way as me. There you go. Yeah, make sure you go through them the same way as I do. It'll bring you to the bottom left, smash a wall to find a secret, and get the Kitsune mask from that chest. And go through these the same way again until you reach this guy. You're just going to have to watch to see the best way to come through. Trying to explain how to go through them doorways gets a bit confusing. It's best to just watch what I'm doing. I mean, I've explained it in my text guide. Yeah. If you actually watch my video, it'd be better just to watch what I'm doing rather than me explain to you. And that enemy we just farmed, Higanti. From him, you want his shard, guys, Petra Breath. And you also want Flying Beef ×1 from him. We do need more than 1 Flying Beef, but similar to the Imbrued Skull from earlier, we're going to get more Flying Beef later from crafting something and then keep dismantling it. Yeah, then come in this room, guys, get a Crimsonite equipment recipe from that chest. In here, up there, over here. Come to this room on the right, just explore that and then come back in here. Go to bottom left, finally reach the warp gate. There you go. So if you do need to use a waystone, you can walk back here and you'll come in that entrance. Yeah, now loot this chest for 2,000 gold. Then make our way back across here. Come into the bottom right of that room. Sorry, I know it's a bit inverted. My directions can be a bit confusing. Go in that chest, that room, and loot the chest for the hair apparent 8. And then back in here, guys, loot that blue chest. Get any blue chest you see. There's not too many in this area. And we want to keep killing this big cat here. This is a kamikaze cat. Do not confuse this with the cat from earlier, which we farmed in the cathedral. This one is different. I think this one's like more white. Yeah, the enemies you want to farm now is that big white cat, which is called Kamikaze, this one. And that flying sort of red bat enemy called Gap. Yeah, so from this cat Kamikaze, you want Tornado Slicer. That's his shard that it drops. And you also want Silk times 5. And then this flying sort of Cyclops type bat enemy. What you want from him, you want his shard, which is Augment Strength. You want Demon Horn times 2 and Demon Wing times 2. But while you're killing the cat, that should fly up to you, allowing you to kill that on your way back. So again, the cat, you want the shard from the cat and Silk times 5. And the Gap, you want its shard, Augment Strength, Demon Horn times 2 and Demon Wing times 2. So once you've got what you need from one, you can just focus on the other and completely ignore whichever one you've already farmed what you need from. So I'm just checking up. I'm just going to skip ahead a minute or so, guys. Now it looks like I didn't need to, pretty much done it. Okay, so what we need now. Yeah, you can farm the Gap there. Another place to farm the Gap is this room here. A little bit quicker. There you go, yeah, just come in, go out, come back in again, farm that Gap. So yeah, once you farm Kamikaze, and if you didn't get what you need from Gap, you might want to come in this room. Just a little bit easier to kill him. Yeah, the safe room in the Oriental Sorcery Lab, you have to go right, you have to go all the way to the top. I mean, you can see it on your map. You did go in there from earlier. Yes, only one safe room in this area. There should have been a safe room here, you know, like halfway through it as well. Just gonna check. I've got two demon bones, and sorry, 2 demon horns and 2 demon wings. That's what I need from the Gap. Right, little edit there, guys. Just cut out about 30 seconds of farming. There you go. Got what I need. Okay, so once you've done that, got what you need from the Gap. Come into this room. This is Carpenter's room. This is another mini-boss type enemy. After this is the last sort of difficult mini-boss. After this, every other enemy in the game is going to be sort of mega easy. Right, so again, make sure you equip both your flame rings just so you do a bit more damage. Now, what this guy does is he can summon archdemons. Sorry, not archdemons. I think it's demon lords. Yeah, he can summon demon lords, and they take quite a bit to kill. He can summon 3 at a time, and what he'll do is throughout the fight, he'll try to craft like a sort of chest in the background. It's random. Sometimes he'll just craft a pot which you can't interact with, like what it's just crafted now, and sometimes he'll craft a chest. If he crafts a chest, you can loot it for the item which you need from him. It's like another way to get that item. But each time he does craft something in the background, that's when he spawns the demon lords. So like I say, he can, for each fight he can potentially craft 3 max. So that means you can have a max of 3 demon lords spawn as well. But again, you should want to invert like you did with that previous mini boss. And what you want from the Master Carpenter, guys, you want his shards, which is chisel barrage, and you want imbrued bone times 2 from him. Like I say, he's got potential to craft something in the background. He'll craft a max of 3. He's already crafted them. A lot of times he'll just craft that sort of pot like he has in the back, that crate which he can't interact with. But sometimes he'll create a chest, and that chest will always have a imbrued bone inside. So you might get lucky. You might only have to kill him once. You'll get the shard from him first time, and a imbrued bone, and you'll also get an imbrued bone from a chest that he crafts. But yeah, we have to come to this area quite a bit. So what I normally do, I kill him once now, and then I make a lap of the area. We come back in later, kill him again on another lap, go all the way through, back to the hub area, do another lap, kill him, and that's how I seem to do this area, guys. So rather than keep going out and coming back in, and you'll find you'll probably soon run out of magic and healing items, we just do one lap at this whole area, because like I say, there's other things we need. You're not going to get them all first time, so you're going to have to come back in here anyway. I'm talking about stuff in the blue chest. So yeah, it's very annoying. He does a lot of damage to you. Just be very, very careful with him. When you go back to the hub area, you can restock on healing items if you need to. Got him. Look, bad luck. He didn't drop anything at all that I needed. Like I say, you want his shard, chisel barrage, and you also want imbrued bone ×2 from him. Right, I'm just going to try and make way to save point now, guys. So make your way through here. You've got a blue chest there. Up here, you've got a chest you want to loot for the Ofudu talisman. So come all the way to the right. Yep, get that chest for the Ofudu talisman. Come back to the left. Now we're going to make our way to save point, guys. Once you get to a save point, that's where we're going to farm the ninjas. Yes, these ninjas, we do have to farm them as well. There's a blue chest here. That's the sort of last blue chest in this area. So what we actually need as well, you know these blue chests, you actually want miso ×3 from them and soy sauce ×9. Yeah, miso ×3 and soy sauce ×9. That's why I said we have to come back in here a few times. And that's just a little edit there, guys, because I actually recorded this bit in 2 parts and I sort of stuck them both together. Yeah, so once you get to the safe room, just walk back to the hub area. I was going to do another lap. So this is what we're going to do each time. We're going to go through, loot the blue chests, kill Master Carpenter, get to save point, use the waystone, and then come back in and do another lap. So like I say, from the blue chests, we want miso ×3 and soy sauce ×9. So you come along here, you'll loot this blue chest, dimension shift, carry on to the left. Yep, you kill Master Carpenter again. Hopefully you'll get what you need. I'm just going to cut this fight out a little bit, guys. So like I say, you want a shard, which he drops, and you want imbrued bone ×2. Like I say, if you get lucky and he actually crafts a chest in the background, you can loot that for another imbrued bone. I had really bad luck with this guy on this particular run. Again, he didn't craft a chest and he didn't drop anything again. I had really bad luck with him. Right, so once you killed him, hopefully you got what you need. So you're just going to go back, do another lap towards the save point, get a blue chest along the way. So again, through here, get this blue chest. Like I say, you need 3 miso, and you also want soy sauce ×9. And then when you're on your last lap through here, so once you've got what you need from Master Carpenter and you also got what you need from the blue chest, that's when we're going to farm the ninjas. Yeah, just checking how many I've got, soy sauce and miso. So again, save your game, guys. Now use the waystone. Just walk back. Right, back in the warp portal, walk back to the Oriental Sorcery Lab, and we're going to do that lap again. So again, we're going to get the blue chests. We're going to go back to the Master Carpenter. We're going to kill him. So what I do, guys, I'll just edit this a little bit. I'll get to the Master Carpenter fight just in case I get something good from him. So yeah, remember, just going to get his blue chest here. In fact, I may as well just lead us up to it. You get that blue chest again. It gives soy sauce and miso quite often, so you don't have to get too many of them. It's a Master Carpenter, so hopefully now I'm going to have a little bit better luck with him. Get something which I need. So again, just make sure you got flame rings for him, and then straight after the fight, go back to Plunger's rings. So again, let's kill him. I didn't get a shard, but at least he dropped a bone. There you go, got a bone from him finally. Yes, I got one of them, I need one more, and I still need a shard. So again, just back through the area, guys, get the blue chest along the way, back to save point, and then back to the hub area. In the hub area, if you do need to get any more waystones or healing items, you can just go and visit and buy a few. And then come back here, guys, and do another lap. And just check how many I've got. Okay, where are we? 6 soy sauce, I think. So I just need a few more soy sauce. Right, so I'm just going to make a little edit, guys, just back to the Master Carpenter. Hopefully I get something good from him this time. But like I say, again, just walk back to the Oriental Sorcery Lab. Do a lap, get in the blue chest, and back to the Master Carpenter. Can't believe how many times I've had to kill this guy. Well, at least I get a shard this time. I think I still need 1 imbrued bone though, but I've got a shard at least. Just one more bone. But what I'm actually doing now, I'm just going to come back in. Because I only need one bone, I'm just going to wait until he crafts a chest. So I shouldn't have to fight him. And he normally always crafts a chest on the 3rd attempt. So you normally have to wait for him to craft the first 2. And then if he's going to craft it, it'll normally be on the 3rd attempt. I'm pretty sure I've never had him craft a chest on the 1st attempt before. It's always sort of been the 3rd. So I just edit a little bit, guys, until he's crafted it. You can normally tell if he's crafting a chest, because it will take him longer. Yeah, it will take him longer. But yeah, finally. Yeah, so he's finally crafting. How many times I fought him? And it took him all this time to craft a chest. There it is. So you can randomly craft a chest, and that will always have an improved bonus side. So that's it. I got what I need from him. Finally, the shard, chisel, barrage, and 2 improved bones. And I think I only need 2 more soy sauce. So if I don't get what I need, I'm just going to suspend save, so I don't have to come all the way back in here again. There's 2 more blue chests for me to loot. Soy sauce there. I think I need 1 more soy sauce. So there's 1 more blue chest here. And like I say, once you've got everything you need, then we're going to farm the ninjas quickly before we leave. I didn't get soy sauce, and I need 1 more. So I'm just going to suspend save to reload this room. And then come back in. Yep, and this ninja guy, all you want from the ninja, you want the shuriken shard and crimsonite times 6 and eastern fabric times 1. Yeah, you'll see in a second. This part altogether has probably taken me about an hour. I've edited out about, I think I've edited about 25 minutes of farming. Just that way into a sorcery lab, just a pain in the arse to farm the enemies. And there it is, my final soy sauce. So like I say, you want 9 soy sauce and 3 misos. And this is best spot to farm the ninjas, because obviously you're close to the save point. And like I say, you want crimsonite times 6. You want the ninja, you want the shuriken shard from them, and you also want the eastern fabric times 1. By the time you've got these 6 crimsonite, you should also have everything else. And all you can do, just because there's a save point nearby, you just print in from left to right, killing all them that you pass. Obviously, they're hidden behind these silly doorways. Just use flame cannon twice. Make sure you got plunder's ring equipped. That's it. Just keep running through, then back to save point, save your game, and come back and do it again, guys. Just keep doing that. Like I said, say one more time. So you want the shuriken shard, which I drop. You want crimsonite times 6. That's very important. And you want eastern fabric times 1. Crimsonite is the rarest drop they have, so probably more than likely that'll be what you'll be farming last with them. So I'm just going to make a little cut, guys, till I get my last one. Yeah, so I sort of get my last one here. You'll see I've only got 4 crimsonite, but you want to get 6. Trust me, you want to get 6. I think I had to get 2 more from somewhere, can't quite remember. But in my text guide, obviously that's a little bit more up to date. I think I got to the end of here, and I realised I was missing 2 crimsonite, but I got them from elsewhere pretty quickly. But yeah, just get 6 crimsonite from him, guys. That'll make it a little bit easier. So instead of 4, get 6. Yep, then over to the save point once you've got everything you need. Use the waystone to walk back here, guys. And then save your game or go to the safe room. And that's it, we're all done. So I'll leave it there for that part, guys, part 9. And I'll see you on part 10.